We have seen a restructuring that has caused displacement of millions and millions of workers worldwide. What would you do if your family subsisted on agriculture and the production of corn for many generations, and all of a sudden Monsanto and other corn producers that are highly subsidized in the United States because of NAFTA are permitted to flood the Mexican market with corn and thereby displace all the workers? Do we not expect that workers are going to have to try to survive and feed their families? And isn't it ironic that they come to the United States, the country that permitted the destruction of their job? They should be able to come here. How hypocritical can we be to say, wait a minute, they're illegally here, when we invited them to come in? The secret that they try to keep from the American public is that our economy highly depends on the cheap labor force that we have been encouraging to come over for 100 years. So when you mix ignorance of the facts and the history with fear and a good dose of arrogance, well, we have this disaster that you can see here in our borderlands, that we don't blink an eye at the death, at the horrific, unnecessary death of these human beings. It's really shameful. I'm really ashamed because I feel that we're all responsible. This is my government. This is my country, my government. Our officials, our representatives have approved this, have continued these policies that I think are a crime against humanity. If we had fair-skinned individuals dying, this would not be permitted. If we even had the kind of language used against Mexicans and immigrants, against a Jewish population, or an Italian population, or any other population, it would not be permitted. So race has an awful lot to do with it. However, of course, the real factor here is economics, and race is, of course, utilized, and especially for the fear, because really, I think this country does not want its people to know any history, to even appreciate that this used to be Mexico, and not because the anti-immigrants will say, oh, does that mean you want to take this back? No, it is to reflect on the reality of who we are